we'll make a final decision on if we're going to have surgery on it or not.
Hello and welcome. Patrick Mahomes is the NFL Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. He's known for his offensive plays, passing touchdowns, and ludicrous long throws, which have established records for yards reached in a season. The Kansas City Chiefs picked Mahomes in the first round of the 2017 NFL Draft, making him the first quarterback they picked in the first round since 1983. As a senior in high school at White House High School in Texas, Mahomes reached 94 miles per hour with his fastball and threw a 16-strikeout no-hitter his senior year. He was also able to play the outfield thanks to his impressive arm strength. For Mahomes, baseball runs in the family. His father, Pat Mahomes, played 11 seasons as a pitcher in the major leagues, playing for the Boston Red Sox, Chicago Cubs, New York Mets, Texas Rangers, Pittsburgh Pirates, and Minnesota Twins during his career from 1992 to 2003. The younger Mahomes grew up around MLB players and in professional baseball clubhouses. He played in high school and made one final brief appearance with the Texas Tech baseball team.
I was actually pretty close. I have a good feel for what Coach Reed's thinking.
Patrick Mahomes was drafted in the 37th round of the 2014 MLB draft by the Detroit Tigers, but he kept his commitment to Texas Tech and didn't sign. Why did Patrick Mahomes choose football? Possibly because it appears to be his destiny. When Patrick Mahomes is on the football field, there is the possibility that the next play is going to be the best play you've ever seen.
Kind of going for the big play every single time, whereas at the beginning of the year, I was kind of taking the shots when they were there.
The Chiefs have been nearly unstoppable in the AFC since Patrick Mahomes took over as their starting quarterback in 2018. In his second Super Bowl appearance, the Chiefs lost to the Bucs, and the Chiefs won't have an easy road back to the Super Bowl. After his second Super Bowl appearance and loss, Patrick Mahomes said, "When you're a competitor and get so close to your ultimate goal and fall short, it's something that will motivate you for the rest of your career." Patrick Mahomes will have more Super Bowl opportunities, and although there are no guarantees, football does seem to be Patrick Mahomes' destiny.
I just try to devote everything I could to get here, and I'm just going to keep working hard every single day and hopefully have success. It's all competition. I mean, if you're in a big league clubhouse, if you're in an NFL clubhouse or any clubhouse, I mean, you know how much they compete in whatever they do, and they believe they can win. And I mean, I feed off that. I feed off my dad growing up. I mean, he never let me win. He made me compete and try to win. He still thinks he throws harder than me. And so that's just the kind of confidence that you have to have in order to have success on the field. At the same time, you learn from just competing. You learn from playing every sport. You learn from having to find ways, even if you're not the best at one sport, but you have to find ways to have success. And so for me, I played basketball all the way to my senior year of high school. I played baseball for a year in college even. And I started football and really started playing that, I mean, until now. And I've learned how to compete in everything I do, and I've learned how to utilize all those other sports of being able to fill space in basketball, being able to do all these different arm angles in baseball, and it's really translated to me on the football field. I mean, I knew we had a chance to be really, really good. I mean, you see the work ethic these guys have, you see the talent, and I knew if I just kind of did what Coach Reed wanted me to do, we'd have a chance to win a lot of football games. But at the same time, I mean, you never expect to have the numbers that we had. And so I knew if I just did my role that we would have a good season and had a chance of having this opportunity to be in the playoffs, but at the same time, I didn't know I was going to have the yards and the touchdowns that I have.
You did it. You made it. And I'm beyond excited that I get to share the celebration with my fellow Red Raiders. I know this isn't the graduation ceremony that you and your families had envisioned, but that doesn't change the outcome or all the hard work, long hours, and sacrifices that you made to achieve this milestone. I know this is for sure not how you imagined spending your last days as a student. I'm sure you'd rather be hitting up Chimmy's or Broadway to celebrate this day. But the world is in a different place today than it was just a few weeks ago. And as Red Raiders, we're built to persevere in difficult times. We've all had to take a moment and learn to adjust to these new challenges. And when the odds are stacked against us, we make a play. And I can tell you, this is going to make us all more competitive and hungrier than ever. Remember, this is still a day to celebrate, to look back on your friends you've made, the professors who have changed your life, and the memories that you will cherish forever. Whatever plans lie in front of you, I have no doubt you will go out there and show the world. Go out and win your Super Bowl.
I think the biggest thing for me was, I think it was just time for action for myself. Speaking for myself, it was time for me to say something. It was time for me to go into the community and do what I can to make the world a better place. And I think that was built up of me getting more and more confidence of being able to play and be myself and show myself, and people respecting my platform and what I say. And so I wanted to make sure that I did whatever I thought was best to help the world out and everybody, and try to make everybody feel equal and everybody feel like they can go achieve their dreams. Making sure that we were ready to go. You're probably gonna get a little bit more info because you get a full another week where you don't have as many obligations as far as going to different places and media night and everything like that. So it's a little different, but at the same time, I mean, it's just a football game at the end of the day, and you have to make sure you're ready to go no matter when it is. You don't necessarily, it's not like it's premeditated, I guess that'd be the word for it, watching my Law and Order. No, it's just something that kind of comes out whenever when you're in the game and you're trying to do what you can. I think the great thing about training camp practices and practices with Coach Reed is he allows me to try those different things. And as you kind of seen camp go, there's been times where I've made some of these throws and they've worked out and we scored touchdowns. And then I threw one day and it was like a easy interception. So he lets you try those different things and you just learn from them, see what you can and can't do. And it helps me to being in the game. When I get there, I know what I can do and what I can't. I think the thing that I've learned in my short career so far in the NFL is you can have all types of different types of weapons as long as you're utilizing their skill sets and maximizing those every single day. I think that it could be the basketball team. You could have the big receivers making the plays over the top. You could have the small receivers doing the stuff in the slot. But I think you see with our team, it's a lot of different guys that can do a lot of different things. And so when you have a team like we have, it's hard for defense to nail exactly what we're doing, exactly who's running which routes, because every single person can do every single route. And I think that's what makes our offense go and makes us every single week be able to be variable and change and really be able to execute and have high success. And you have to have the passion and the mindset that you're going to go out there every single day and execute every single rep so you can go out there and be on top again and be able to have those parades, be able to enjoy it with your teammates and your family and your friends. And once that you enjoy it, you come back and do it again the next year.